basically it has two search functions, frequency list and analyze text, okay? So information you can obtain from word and phrase, basically four types of information, okay? Word frequencies. So you will know which word numbered rank 1, which word numbered 60,000, okay? So the would be the most frequent word, right? The numbers rank 1, okay? You can also, this website is, COPS website is slightly different from other COPS websites. You can also obtain the meaning of the words. When you search any word, it will show you, the meanings of the word, or different senses, okay? In this course, you know that, a word may have different senses or different meanings, right, okay? And word and phrase will show you, provide you with several meanings of the word, okay? Now, one thing wonderful about this website is it can extract common collocates for the keyword you searched automatically for you. Often, we need to read those concordance lines carefully, to summarize, which words can be collocated with the keyword, right? But word and phrase actually can just extract all common collocates for you automatically, make a list for you. That's wonderful, right? Okay, save your time. And text analysis actually could be a very useful tool to help your students improve the academic, the lexical use in writing, which I'm going to show you in a while, okay? So we're going to, I'm going to show you each of these functions, okay? Now let's start with a concrete, query. How do we help students discover correct collocations in writing? A common lexical error made by Chinese students, is they often mix up synonyms like practice with exercise, right? This sentence is taken from a real piece of writing. Practice your body. Is it okay? Well, you tell your students it's not okay. You have to use exercise. And then next time, your students will make the same mistake, right? Okay. Well, so we can search, in word and phrase, okay? Search practice in word, okay? Click verb. Now I'm going to show you, okay? You can read this by yourself, okay? Word and phrase. Here. Frequency list. If you just type one here, okay? List from 1. You see all the rank of words, frequency. That is most frequent word, okay? You can continue, okay? Practice. This is American English, so you have to use American spelling. Don't use British spelling, right? Okay. So you have to use American spelling practice as a verb. You can just, unselect all the other part of speech, only keep verb, and then you click on search. Well, from time to time you get this kind of message. It doesn't matter, just ignore it. Not interested in this message. You just do search again, then we get a result. You don't need to pay, okay? Well, you see that, so the rank. So it's within the 3,000 word family, right? Frequency level. You see the rank is almost 3,000, okay? And some extra information is you actually can know the frequency in each genre of language, like spoken, fiction, magazine, newspaper, academic writing. So in which writing type of language, do you think is most frequently used? Academic writing. Academic writing, right? Yeah. Okay, here. You can see that, academic writing, right? Okay. The definitions here. Did you see definitions? Definitions here? Okay. It's a bit, learn by repetition. The second is avail oneself to blah, blah, blah. It's similar to the, dictionary definitions. Okay. And something wonderful about this website is this, collocates. Do you see collocates here? Non-collocates. So what nouns can be collocated with practice of verb? Law, medicine, year, skill, art, blah, 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 blah. Did you see a body? No, you don't see body here, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, here you will see the concordance lines. If you click You know, for example, like if you click on here, you will see the whole context, okay? So you can see that you will get all the non-collocates automatically for practice. The common ones are law, practice law, petty yoga, art, form, skill, religion. I want to ask one question. Are these nouns abstract or concrete? Abstract or concrete? Except medicine, right? All the other nouns are abstract. You cannot touch. It's not tangible, right? You cannot touch, right? Well, medicine, but when we say practice medicine, does it mean we produce medicine? It doesn't mean that. It means that you work as a doctor, you prescribe medicine. You do not produce medicine, but the meaning is different, okay? So generally speaking, most of the nouns are abstract nouns. So you don't say body or muscles here, the concrete nouns here, okay? All right. Now, you can use a synonym function to find a synonym exercise, okay? I'm going to show you again. Did you see synonyms here? Left corner, yes? Yeah, synonyms, okay. Do you see exercise? Here, okay? You click on exercise. Okay, now you got now you are in the page for exercise. Definition for exercise and collocates for exercise. Did you see body and muscle? Muscle, body. See that? Okay, yeah. Well, so you can see that for the collocations for exercise, non-collocations for exercise, you can see that the non-collocates can be both concrete and abstract. Like a power, right, control, option, they are abstract, right? But muscle, body is rather concrete. Okay. Well, and at this stage, you can see students may discover the appropriate collocations, correct the collocation mistakes, and try to improve the English by learning the concordance lines. Okay, and you can click on the concordance lines and make them, learn from these concordance lines. Okay. Okay, now the last function I'm going to show you about text analysis is how to use text analysis on word and phrase to help students self-correct their own errors in writing. Okay. Okay, first I'm going to show you the student sample. There are many mistakes in this piece of writing, but some alarming, mistake is a collocation, like this collocation, soft traffic jams, right? Okay. Okay, so what should we do? And what you can do is just copy and paste, and the student, and then you go back to analyze text. Go to this, okay, analyze text, okay? Just put the entire text in it, and you choose phrase. You have to do this, okay? It doesn't matter, because if you follow, this PowerPoint slides, you will know each step, I have performed, okay? Then you click on search. Well, there are some different colors, nice colors, right? So what do they mean? The dark green, you see that? Frequency range is from 1 to 500 frequency levels. And the light green, so from 500 to 3,000 word frequency levels, right? And those yellow are larger than the 3,000 frequency levels. So actually you can know the, some quality about, maybe the variety of students' vocabulary use in a piece of writing, right? Whether they use low frequency words or high frequency words, right? Okay. Now, let's focus on the pragmatic collocation, solve the traffic. Very easy, okay? You just click on the word by word, the phrase, each word will enter the box here. You see, search. Did you see something here? Can you read it? No examples in corpus. What does it mean? That means there's no such use in the corpus, right? So it means there's something wrong with this use. You can't say solve traffic jams. Well, your question would be, so which verbs can be collocated with traffic jams? Okay, okay. Well, in this case, you have to just click on solve. Something will happen. Okay, solve. Okay, solve. Right. So it jumps to change to automatically. Then you have to specify its part of speech. Which verb should we? Which part of speech should we use here? Verb, right? You are interested in what verbs can be collocated with traffic jams. Okay. You can also click on jams. Well, maybe you would like to include jam and jams, right? All forms. Click on all forms, then you will get search results that contain jam and jams. Okay. Then you click on search. Oh, okay, you get some results here. So we can see avoid traffic jam, create traffic jam, cause traffic jam, and reduce traffic jams. So which verb do you think it is more appropriate to replace solve here among this? Can you see that? Avoid, create, cause, reduce. Which one do you think is the nearest one? Reduce, that's right, reduce, okay? You click on reduce, you can see some concordance lines, okay? Well, maybe you ask me, if I don't know it's a mistake, how can I, correct this mistake? Yes, you have to rely on your teacher's, correction. Well, what I want to say is, in future, if you mark students' writing, you don't simply provide the accurate collocation for them. Maybe you can underline this problematic one, okay, and then maybe show them how to use this search engine to self-correct the mistakes in collocation, right? Okay, all right. Okay, I'm not going to just skip this stage. Okay. Now, I'm going to come to a very important part. Why do I spend, so much time introducing you to these corpus search engines? I want you to be familiar with, these corpus websites and know how you can search, keywords and, observe the results and try to summarize language patterns. Now, what is more important is I want you to make use of this knowledge to design, some learning and teaching activities for your students. Maybe you could tell me, I'm a student myself. I don't have this knowledge. Well, trust yourself. You can do more than what you imagine you can do. Okay, all right. Now, how should we design, corpus-based learning and teaching activities? We worked hard. We worked on this project for a few years, and we worked out a 5-stage model, a framework, okay, for you to follow. Okay. The first stage is we can test students' knowledge. We try to identify the knowledge gap. We can maybe do do some quick test, with the students and see whether they have, mastered, that language form or not. Okay, to find out the language gap. And then secondly, you can make them, just like what I have shown you. Okay, make them search, in the corpus and look for language patterns. And then, very importantly, with your guidance, with teachers' guidance, okay, you make students inductive discover, try to summarize language patterns inductively. But you have to provide, guidance for them. If you just, go make them, please, search the keyword in this website